It is yet another year, and when you see me in this setting, you know that we have begun the Sabu exclusive panel to get to know our forthcoming leaders. This time around, I am in studio with three beautiful girls. Unfortunately, in this position, four of them vied. We invited them, gave them time, but one of them seems to be not confident enough as this competition seems to be hot. I am joined in studio by the aspirants of on-campus ladies. It is Atieno Ashley, and keep watching Hope Channel Baraton. I will let the ladies introduce themselves, starting from my left.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. My name is Njoroge Ann Wanjiku. Hello everyone. My name is Ann Wanjiku Njoroge, an aspirant vying for the senatorial seat of ladies on campus. Thank you, Ashley, for inviting us.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Gesare, also vying for the Senator Ladies Dome, and I'm also grateful to have this opportunity to be here. Thank you.
My name is Kathleen Nafuna. I'm a student from the School of Business, Department of Information Systems and Technology. I'm a sophomore student. I'm an aspirant for Senator of Ladies on Campus. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. We always have this seat unopposed. Starting from my right, why do you think you are fit for this position?
Okay. I believe that the students of Ladies on Campus need a voice, and I am ready to be their voice. I believe in my values, that I am ready to lead the student on campus and help them get a voice.
First, being chosen to be a leader, it means that you have an influence to influence both the people who are expecting you to be voted for, and also for the people who are expecting you to work with them, for example, the administration. So I'm ready to work with both so that I can make a ladies' dome a place where we can all nurture ourselves and make it a home for all the ladies there.
Thank you. And
Thank you, Ashley. Why I choose to go for this seat, because a lot of people have been there. The seat have been opposed a number of times. And as a leader, you have to identify the challenges which your community, the community where you are in, the challenges which they are facing. And after you realize the challenges you're facing, you have to go and talk to them and realize what they really want, so that you can come to be a leader and be voted in order to bring up the development and sustainable progress in inclusivity. Thank you.
all of you are saying that you're going to work for the students. These students that are going to select you, do you know what their needs are?
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, there's some need. As I earlier said that before you become a leader, first of all, you have to identify the needs of the challenges which your community you are living in do face. So in my own perspective, I went through all the challenges and identified them. And after identify them, I came to talk to some of the people, and I realized those are the big challenges which they need them to be covered up, or they need to be done for them, and not only to be done for the present generation, but also for the sustainable development, for the future generation, because it's all about sustainability. Thank you.
Gasare, what are some of the challenges that your people are facing?
First of all, in Ladies' Dome, we're facing that some of the ladies are finding it hard to sleep on campus. Why? This is because we have not made them to feel comfortable around their areas of residence. So first, when you're brought here, we have to make ladies' dorm to be like our home. So first, I'm looking forward to making our ladies' dorm having a place where we can sit there.
I've just asked for the challenges, so
Yeah.
we'll get to that step.
Yeah.
Just mention a few challenges.
The challenges.
Yes, just challenges.
Okay. First one of the challenges is we are finding it hard to have the emotional intelligence. They are finding it hard to share with people. That most people are facing a lot of challenges in ladies' dorm, and that's why we have a rise of numbers of many of the girls being suspended from our ladies' dorm, if you have looked at the statistics. And also we are finding it hard because we have an issue of if there's a laundromat in a men's dorm, why can't us in ladies' dorm have one, which will be easier for us? You know, some of the times people carry their their clothes to Barasi. So it will be easier for even the school will be charged, it will be cheaper for us, and it will be easier also for the girls in ladies' dorm. And also I'm looking forward that we may have a well put internet in the ladies' dorm, because yes, I know in annex it's good, but in box, because of the large numbers, it is becoming a bit stressful. It's becoming people are not be able to log into their work in their studies. Yeah. Thank you.
Isokat, when we talk about the needs of the students who are going to select you, in your view, what are those particular needs?
Okay, being a lady on campus, personally I've not faced much problems, but what I feel like should be addressed is the issue of Wi-Fi connectivity, especially in box. There's very poor Wi-Fi connectivity, especially in the rooms. And then there's also food in the cafeteria. I find that sometimes it is not well prepared, someone is not maybe very keen in preparing it, amongst others. More I will elaborate when I'll be giving out my manifestos.
Okay, thank you. Let's take it up a notch. If you discover a student has not been sleeping in campus and they have been using drugs or getting drunk, what steps will you take to help this person? And what is the logical reason that you'll give to the administration before they intervene? Keyword, logical reasoning. And
Thank you so much. To my own theory, I believe we should give people chances, and people do something because there's something behind they're doing. Let's take an example. Why are you taking drugs? Why is she taking drugs? I have to come out and know the reason why she is using the drugs. And after that, there's a lot of people like peer counselors who are already in our hostels. But if given the opportunity to talk to these people, and given the opportunity even to go to our counselor and introduce them to different teaching and rehabilitation center, I believe everyone needs a chance, and we can do it, because progress in sustainability is inclusive. We need to unite and be our sister's keeper. Thank you.
thank you. Isokat, what's your take on this?
Okay, someone that uses drugs does it because of many reasons. As for me, what I'll take on that, I'll advise them if they need to change. There are people that take drugs but they don't want to change. But there are those who really need that help. I will advise that person to seek guidance and counseling from the university counselor. Yes.
Gesaye, what's a logical advice you will give the administration before they intervene on this particular case?
First, as my fellow contestants have said, there's a reason behind them taking the drugs. So first, when we have the logical reasons of why them are they're taking the drugs, I'll go to the administration and we'll find a way on how we're going to mentor her first. If she's going to change, it will be better. And if it continues, it will be also, we'll see how to make it easier for her to stop the drugs.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
In the previous government, I believe you're vying for the female on campus seats, right? In the previous government, there has been complaints of unfair treatment by the people who scan IDs in cafeteria. Where do you think the government failed? And if this was so, considering one of the cases was actually proved to be true, what will you do differently if given a chance? Gesare.
First, about the cafeteria, the reason why they impose that on campus should be the only one who are eating there, it's because you could find sometimes the off-campus could come. Yes, they have come, they have paid, but some of the people on campus, which is the first priority, have missed their meals. So that's why they took it a higher notch, so that everyone should have an ID, that everyone has an ID which shows you're on campus. So from that, it will be easier for them to scan the ID and enter. So I'm seeing that with that, it's easier. And also for the off-campus, I would suggest for those who are aspiring as the off-campus, they can come, we sit as a government, we see if we can add even 10 people or 20 people per semester who are unable to afford food, so that they can be able to join us. But you see, when they come, just enter without some people missing, there's a lot of commotion that people who have paid on campus cannot be able to get. Yeah.
You haven't understood my question. In the previous government, female on-campus students complained of unfair treatment by the people who scan IDs.
Yeah.
Where do you think the government failed in this particular case? And if this was so, considering one of the cases was actually proved to be true,
Yeah.
what will you do differently if given a chance?
Yeah. So I want, especially, how unfairly were they treated? Were they told, they can be told that go and pick your IDs, or they can be told, no, you can't serve without having your ID. So I want you to expound more on what happened.
Dress code.
On dress code. Yeah. You see, in the student handbook, it has been written the dress code of the clothes one should wear when coming to the cafeteria. It's clearly stipulated. And so they made it easier also. They took the pictures so that maybe you can say that you didn't read the student handbook. So they took the pictures and stuck them. So you see, sometimes you're the ones clashing with the rules. We have not read the student handbook. So I'm like, us who are aspiring, we'll tell them more of how we're supposed to work together, because rules are here to help us, not to be able to treat us unfairly. Yeah.
Isokat, the previous government, female students complained of unfair treatment. One of the cases was actually considered to be true. Where do you think the government failed in this particular case?
It is the duty of the student government to support the student and to stand for them in case their rights are not handled properly. Given a chance, I will defend the student. If at all I am around, maybe if I am around during that instant, I will defend the student. But if I was not around, maybe I'll do a follow-up and see who is this that is making the student on campus not comfortable in their stay at Baraton.
Thank you. And what will you do differently, and where do you think in particular the previous government failed in this?
Okay, I feel the previous government, first of all, a bit, we didn't expect it from them, but we hope this time round we're gonna do some changes. First of all is that, you see those people, majority of people who are doing in cafeterias, most are students. And we come across like most of people don't respect them. Respect comes a two-way. So I think we should come and sit down with those people. Let's talk. Let's have a talk and come to a conclusion. If this is the right thing to be done, let it be done. If this thing is not supposed to be done, let it not be done. And let us just, if maybe the on-campus ladies feel like this thing is too offended to them, to me, I'm planning to have a channel whereby we can be communicating issue before we raising it to the administration, so that we can at least negotiate and come up with a better solution, not only for the present generation, but for also the future generation to progress inclusivity. Thank you.
And Isokat, when Anne talks about communication, what do you think are the protocols for, what are the protocols you will follow in order to solve such a case?
Okay, first of all, we have the senator on campus. That one should be your first person that you should approach, because they are there for you. But in case she is not around, or maybe the issue is not solved, you can go on to the dean, or maybe if it is not solved as you feel, you can go ahead maybe to the DVC SAS.
Thank you. That's the right protocol. Gesare, what's the protocol one should follow according to the Sabu constitution?
Okay, first you have said that it was a female. We know we have the CS gender, so the CS gender will be involved first. And also it is happening in the cafeteria, so the cafeteria manager also is aware that this is happening. So the cafeteria manager will also be involved. And also we have the senator on campus, now us, who are being called of why she is being mistreated unfairly. And then also we have the deans on campus, who are also going to be part of what is happening. And then we'll also have we have to have one of the executives, which is the president or the vice president, to know what is happening in the cafeteria, so that in that we can be able also to speak to the DVC SAS, where we'll find the issue was. If it's the student, we find a way of resolving it, and if it's the people working at the cafeteria, we'll talk it to the DVC SAS, and then he'll find it easier also to talk it to the cafeteria manager. Yeah, thank you.
And if the person who was appointed was reported and he gets suspended from the cafeteria, weeks later, he gets returned to the cafeteria, don't you think this will be uncomfortable for the female students who are unfairly treated? And what protocol, again, would you follow in such a case?
Pardon, please.
If the official who was appointed and he or she treated the female student unfairly was for some time suspended from the cafeteria, after some time, you see the person back in the cafeteria. At this particular point, what are the protocols now that you will take?
Okay, thank you, Ashley, for that question. First of all, I would like to know the reason why he was brought back. And I'll just follow the simple protocol, like first of all, the meeting which we had earlier before, including the Sabu executive, who is maybe the deputy or the president, then the senator, the dean, and maybe the DVC SAS, so that we come to know what is the reason why he was brought back. Because we can't judge someone first without knowing what we concluded and what they have decided. So we have to give people chances. People do mess up out there, but we have to hear them out.
Thank you. I believe you have all read the Sabu constitution. If yes, outline 3 roles that you play.
Okay, according to the Sabu constitution,
Yes.
it is not clearly stated what the roles of the senator of ladies on campus is.
Gesare.
Yeah, it's not stipulated.
And
It's not highlighted or written down in the Sabu constitution.
So why do we have you sitting here validating why people should vote for you? It's okay.
Okay, the fact that it is not there in the Constitution does not mean that we do not have a role to play. Students have a lot of issues, especially ladies on campus, that needs to be addressed. And who is going to address these issues? It is the Senator of Ladies on Campus.
And why do we have you here validating why you need this post?
Okay, I first believe that where two or more people stay, we have to have rules. We have to have people who can lead us. So I believe in that because it's not even written down in the constitution of sub-constitution. I believe we have a very big role because we need a lot of things to be done to the ladies' dorm. We need the conducive environment for them because they pay for it, they are here for it, and their main interest must be fulfilled first before they have the conducive environment. Thank you.
Yes, Ari, don't you think your roles are to be written down on the Constitution? And why are you here validating yourself?
Yeah, the rules are to be written. That's why we say when we asked about the rules being written, we were told that when you enter the Sabu, that's the first thing we have to do. We have to amend the Constitution and look for the rules which we can write. And also, us standing and vying for the ladies' dorm seat, it's not because that we want that to be seen that we are there. We want that when we go there, we make it a purpose that we serve the ladies there. So that, as I said, this is a place where we come. This is the most place where we spend our time most of the time. So we have to make it conducive for all the girls in the ladies' dorm to make it enjoyable for them. Yeah, thank you.
From my left, what are the committees you sit in Sabu, and what mention to at least two roles you play in that committee?
Pardon, please.
What are the committees you sit in when you're in Sabu as elected officials, and mention at least two roles that you play in those committees?
Okay, to my reading the Sabu Constitution, I see there is a general, it's called general meeting for Sabu, whereby we all come together and share some ideas and opinion, whereby even senator on campus is allowed, or she is supposed to be involved in there. And their roles most of the time is to bring the issue of the ladies to the board. Yeah, thank you.
Gesare, do you have the same view, or what is your different answer?
I don't think it's different, but I think we have this disciplinary committee. Most of the time, the ladies on campus can be involved when there is one of the on-campus people who has been found in disciplinary action. You can take part in the disciplinary committee. And also we have the welfare of the students, the social committee, where you can put on the things which you have not seen in the ladies' dorm, which you want to be implemented and which you want to be improved. Yes, thank you.
Isokat, do you think your opponents are right? And what are the committees you people sit in and the roles that you play in those various committees?
Okay, I know they're right. I don't think they're right. But I am not quite sure if they... Okay, the Constitution does not clearly state what the role of the Senator of Ladies on Campus is in those meetings.
But in the committees you sit in, do they mention the roles of those committees?
Yes, they do.
What are the roles of the committees you sit?
Okay, like for the disciplinary committee, your role is to stand with the student, know why the student did a mistake, try to talk out some of the punishments that is to be given to the student.
Thank you. To my next question, do you think the treatment between the off-campus and in-campus ladies is fair? There has been cases where off-campus are not allowed to wear different types of shoes. On Saturday, you can view the types of dresses that off-campus come in with, but when you go to in-campus, it is different. As a leader, what role are you going to play to ensure everyone is treated fairly? And
I believe in unity and inclusivity, whereby everyone is equal, no matter where you come from, who you are, and your background. So in equality, I believe like all people we are equal. It doesn't mean I come from which country, which tribe I am from. It's like those roles were there and it wasn't mentioned that these people are not supposed to do and this one are not supposed to do. It cut across to all people, and we should do it fairly in unity and inclusivity, because if we involve both on campus and off campus, we can do it. But if we separate ourselves, we will never be able to come up with a solid solution which will cut us all. Thank you.
Kesare, why do you think this particular treatment is, we are looking at this particular treatment, and you find that the in-campus are allowed to be in different dressing during Sabbaths, the off-campus, they are really strict with them. Why do you think we have this case?
Maybe it's something, actually, it's like a perspective. When I see like someone coming here and they're like, this one is on campus, this one is off campus, you can see. But when I learned from our deans on campus, she likes giving us the lessons. She always calls us to meetings and tell us, you know what, we have to treat also the ladies of campus like our sisters. So for the equality, she tells us also how to put ourselves. So I think what I will do as a leader, when such an issue is brought up, I will also do as the deans on campus as taught us. We just look for a meeting and stipulate why are they saying this. You know, there can be something, the reason they're saying that. So we find out why are they saying this and see and how we can curb the issue so that we can all see that we are treated equally. Yeah, thank you.
So Kat, what are your views?
Okay, I think the issue is with the security at the gate. You know, when you come from on campus, you don't pass through the gate. But I don't think if you'll pass through the gate and they say you are an on-campus student, and then they say, oh, you are an on-campus, just come in with what you are wearing. I also am not in support of the fact that they harass students at the gate. There should be someone that should speak for the students. And I think that role, the Senator of Ladies on Campus should come in.
Thank you. You mentioned about the needs of your students earlier. If given a chance to be a leader for the on-campus ladies, how will you help them?
First of all, you know, where you are in a community, you can identify the issues and people will not be willing to do some things. So you have to involve them. Inclusivity means a lot to the community which you are living, because if you don't involve any one of them in bringing up their own idea to a solution, then we will do a project which will be just for present right now. Then what about the future? Are we only selfish about the future, about ourselves, not only the future generation will come? Thank you.
Yes, sir?
I see what the previous government has been doing is over-promising. Let us not do over-promising. We have 1 year. Actually, we can't do all the things we list, 5 things in 1 year. So what I look forward to doing is having only 2 projects, because it's a very short term, and also I want that when I'm in this seat, I want that all that I listed should be delivered.
Can we get a hint of your 2 projects?
Okay, my first project is about, I mentioned it, it's about the laundry requirements in our laundry. It's not managed, we look forward to starting our own laundry on campus. So it will be easier for us also, for the ladies who are going off campus to make the duvets, clothes being washed. It will be easier for us. That's one of my projects. And also in ladies' dorm, if you have worked in ladies' dorm, there's a very, very, very nice serene there. And behind, I'm looking forward of having shades, so that, sometimes you might be finding it bored in the room. So you can just go just behind and chill and have some time with your friends, which will be okay even for sometimes for a birthday. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Isokat, as a leader, what are you planning to do to satisfy the needs of the people who will select you?
Okay, I have a lot for the ladies on campus, but the time for releasing manifestos, when it will come, I will come fully, and I will tell the people of ladies' dorm what I want to do for them. Thank you.
You can't give us a hint?
It's not yet manifesto time.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the exclusive Sabu panel. In 30 seconds each, I will give you time to give us your parting shots. Gesare.
Okay, thank you. First, I would like all the ladies on campus to vote for me, because I'm looking forward to making Ladies' Dorm a place where we can enjoy, we can have a friend, where we can share our problems, and where we can also enjoy having our places. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Anne?
Thank you so much for the time we have been here. To my own opinion, I want to say thank you so much for the ladies on campus, for all support you have been giving out to me. I do really appreciate a lot. I believe and I'm here to make sure your voice is heard, so that we can make sure that the sustainable progress in inclusivity, whereby we involve everyone, no matter your tribe, no matter your country, no matter what you need in it, what is your idea. Your ideas matters a lot, and your voice will be heard more higher if you give me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Isokat?
Thank you so much. I want to say this to the ladies on campus, that you vote for me. I will serve you to my best of ability. I will have your voice being heard out. I will make petitions be known to the student body if chosen. Thank you.
This has been the exclusive Sabu panel with the aspirants on campus ladies. I have been in studio today with these beautiful ladies as guests.
My name is Wanjiku Njoroge, and thank you so much.
I'm Danielle Gesare, thank you.
I'm Isokat Nafuna. Thank you.
And I have been Atieno Ashley. Keep watching Hope Channel Baraton, as tomorrow the battle for off-campus male aspirants is on. Have a great night and keep watching Hope Channel Baraton. Thank you.